You don't need loads of supplies to make hair accessories at home. In this video, I will show you how you can transform simple crystal beads into a stunning bridal crown. You'll learn how to make different sized branches so your design looks balanced and put together. And the best part, all you need is a headband, some wire, and your choice of crystal beads. I'm using 4 and 6mm round and bicomb beads. Take your 26 gauge wire and let's start with making the smallest branch you need for the crown. Thread the beads on the wire in the order listed on the screen. Using your ruler, measure 10 centimeters from the beginning of the wire and bend it there. Slide your first bead where you just bend it. Twist the wire until you have about 1 centimeter of it. Now, slide the next bead down and position it to the stem of the branch. Bring the wires together and twist them once or twice to encase the bead. Then, position the next bead on the right side and leave about half a centimeter space to twist the wire. Do the same on the left side. Here's the smallest of branches. You'll need 2 of these for the crown. Snip off the wire to detach the branch from the spool. Here's all the beads needed for the second branch. Measure 15 centimeters from the beginning of the wire and bend it there. Slide your first bead down. Twist the wire until you have about 1 centimeter of it. Now, slide the next bead down and position it to the stem of the branch. Bring the wires together and twist them once or twice. Then, position the next bead on the right side and leave about half a centimeter space to twist the wire. Do the same on the left side. Twist the wire about 3 times. Slide the 6mm round crystal to the stem and encase it with wire by twisting it a couple of times. Then form an offshoot on the branch with the 2 6mm bicomb beads. Leave about 1 centimeter space to twist the wire when you're using the 6mm bicomb beads. Here's the second branch. You'll need 3 of these. You can bend the wires with your fingers to adjust the shape of the branch as you wish. I rounded each offshoot, but you can choose not to do that if you prefer. For the third branch, thread the beads shown on the screen. Measure 20 centimeters from the beginning of the wire and slide your first bead there. Make these branches the same way as you did the ones before. Whenever you're using one of the 4mm beads to make an offshoot, leave about half a centimeter space to twist the wire. And when using the 6mm beads, leave 1 centimeter space to twist the wire. You'll need 2 of this size of branch. Now you can move on to making the 4th and last type of branch. I've listed the beads needed on the screen as before. You'll need 6 of these branches for your crown. Measure 20 centimeters from the beginning of the wire and slide your first bead there. Make these branches the same way as you did the ones before. And that was the last type of branch needed. Now, you'll need to decorate the plain metal headband with some crystal beads. Use 6mm bicone beads and 4mm round beads. Start with a 6mm bicone bead, followed by 2 4mm round crystals. Then add 2 6mm crystals. Keep alternating between those 2 beads, adding 2 of them at a time before changing to the other size. Keep adding 50 of each type of bead until you have strung 100 crystals in total. Not cutting the wire off the spool means that you won't run out of it in the middle of wire wrapping your beads. And also, you won't end up cutting too much of it and wasting it. Leave about 5 centimeters from the beginning of the headband with no crystals on it. Take the end of the wire and wrap it around the headband several times. Press the end down with your chain nose pliers. Position the first 2 crystals on the headband and wrap the wire around it. Make sure it's wrapped around it tightly. Then add the next 2 beads and do the same. Continue doing this until you reach the other end. When you get to the end, wrap the wire around the band a few times and cut the wire off the spool. Now, to make sure that the decorations won't move around, add a dot of strong, clear glue like B7000 to where you started and ended the wire wrapping on the headband. Leave it to dry. Once it's dry, start attaching the branches to the headband, starting with the smallest one you made. Position it to the very end of the decorations on the headband. Separate the wires on the branch. Wrap the wires in opposite directions from each other, making sure they're between the crystal beads, not on top of them. Snip off any excess wire with your side cutters. Now, do the same on the other end of the headband base. Then, take the next slightly bigger branch and position that one on the headband base towards the center. Leave 4 sets of crystal bead decorations between each branch you add onto the crown. It's about 2.5 centimeters in length. Angle each branch towards the center, creating a beautiful, almost halo-like effect. Now get the next size up and attach those on each side of the crown. Continue with the 6 longest branches you made earlier. 3 on each side of the crown, adding some more height and drama to the design. Keep the same distance between each branch you add. This will ensure that the design will have a balanced look to it. All you need to do to finish the crown is to add one more branch to the center to fill in some of the empty space. Use one of the second smallest branches you made. Make sure you position it to the center. Wrap the wires around the band, like with the others, and snip off any excess wire with your side cutters. I hope this video showed you that you don't need a massive pile of supplies to make something beautiful. Use your fingers to position and bend the branches into a shape you want. And this is how you can transform even the most basic materials into an impactful hair accessory. Thank you for spending some time watching this tutorial. Don't forget to like this video, and I'll see you in the next one.